channel. Thanks for stopping by. And in this video, I want to discuss Diddy. And I didn't really want to talk about Diddy. I think I was in denial of what was happening. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why. So, P.diddy, Puffy, Sean Combs, right? He has reinvented himself several times over the years. But we've been watching him for a while. I've been watching him for a while, right? So the situation that happened with Biggie, when Biggie died back in 1997, March 1997, the thing that rubbed me the wrong way with him is when that video came out with him and Faith. And when I watched the video, I didn't feel like it was like Faith's idea to do the video because he was, it's like he orchestrated it, right? He produced it, and the behind the scenes stuff. Faith is singing the hook, right? And the song grew on me. I did like the song, but what rubbed me the wrong way about it was the fact that it came out pretty quickly. It came out really fast. I don't remember the length of time. I just know that Biggie died, and then there's this song being dedicated to him. And there's nothing wrong with dedicating songs. It's just the timing of it just seemed so soon. It seemed like it was like the song was like waiting in the wings or something. It just didn't seem right. I didn't like it. So the reason why I didn't want to talk about P. Diddy was because like I've been watching him all these years, and I kind of knew something was wrong just by that kind of aspect of putting that song out. It just seemed so sentimental, like, oh, he really, really cared. And not to say he didn't care, but it was just like, hold on, like, let him rest in peace. Let him, he died. Just leave it alone for a little while. But it seemed like the focus was on him when he died. I think that's what bothered me. It all went to like Diddy after that, right? Mainly. It was like, oh, now we have our eyes on him. I don't know if it was necessarily genuine and it really was based on Biggie, right? So I'm looking at that. That's how I felt at the time. That's what I thought. When I saw that back in 1997, I saw it and I left it alone. But then Diddy kept doing things like, of course, still making lots and lots of music, great music. But then you would hear little things. And then, when that an incident happened where he went to he had a concert or something or an event, and then people were trampled. Like I think like 8 people died. It's like a dark cloud follows him, but then you see him doing these great things. But then like behind the scenes, you hear other things. So I didn't want to touch it because I'm like, is this really happening? Like, did he really do these things? And my mom, she brought up to the video. She's like, did you see the video of Cassie? And I was like, no. And I just watched the video and I was like, dang, he's really angry. He's really an angry person. So I don't know if it's pain, anger, right? They all roll up in one. But watching that video with Cassie and the way he just kind of threw her on the floor and then kicked her. So when I saw that, that's what I was like, oh, it just confirmed everything that I felt over the years. I think that's what bothered me. I'm like, it's true, but you want to be like, nah, no, because he's done so many great things. It just, when I say great things, it's like let's just say his talent. So it just surprises me how people are so super talented, and to have all of that energy channeled into greatness and extraordinary talent, and then to have that kind of gift inside of you, and to go back and like be angry. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to see artists have so much greatness in them, and then when they get home, they're like sniffing cocaine and beating their wives. I don't get it. I don't get the dark and light thing. I know there's darkness and lightness, but to have that form of greatness is what I'm saying. I watched Impact by Nightline. It's called Diddy's Downfall. I finally watched it because I was in denial. And they started off and they said, how do you describe Diddy in one word? And one person was like mogul. Another person was like hustler. Another one said powerful. The other one said omnipresence. They were, and then the last person, which was Cassie's friend, said broken. And her name was Tiffany Red, I believe, and she was like broken. So of course they gave that up, and then the upscale of advice to describe him in one word. And then Tiffany broke the end of hers was like broken, and she was dead serious, like broken. That's it. And then they went from there because that's how it is. It was up, and then broken, boo, downhill because everything's downhill from now. I didn't want to believe that image that I had of him when I watched that video that he made after Biggie died, that was really him. I saw it, but I was like, nah, I'ma just. So he just confirmed it. I think he confirmed it for everybody. Like he confirmed the suspicions that have been upon him over the years. And there's images, like him with the women and they're smiling and they're, everything's on the front end. But then you keep hearing these stories and you're like, no, because the image of what's being displayed in front of you is hard to believe. Like we don't want to believe what's going on behind the scenes. It's like you can't believe everything that is being shown to you. You can't believe everything that is being presented to you. Hollywood and all the veils are coming down now based on Hollywood now, because this mogul idea of just being a celebrity as if they have everything all together, we are realizing is bullcrap on a lot of levels. So having a lot of money doesn't equate to happiness, okay? That's what we are establishing in 2024, okay? So, are we banning Diddy in his music and everything that he's done? Like, I mean, I bought his clothing. I used to buy his clothing, right? I used to buy his alcohol when I drank alcohol. So are we banning the music? Are we banning the alcohol? Are we banning the clothing like we did with other artists, right? I don't know. And the reason why I'm asking is because the products the talent that it takes to put out those products is great. It's vast. It's like to have that kind of talent to put those things out. And then how do you separate that talent with his personal demons? So I don't know if we're banning. I'm asking. I don't know. I'm not trying to do what everybody's doing, but I'm saying, I'm asking the question, is that a thing? I don't know. And another thing is, in that video, in the documentary, they asked, in the Nightline documentary, they asked Usher, would he, have his children go to Diddy's day camp or Diddy's daycare? And Usher was like, hell no. I'm curious to know the timeline of when he changed his name to, I think, Brother Love, and if he was still doing those things allegedly when his name was Brother Love. That would really blow my mind. What I'm saying is all of the accusations, all of the things that he was accused of, except for that video, right? That's 100% evidence. You have real evidence, and then you have circumstantial evidence. That's real evidence. That's not circumstantial. So aside from that real evidence that was presented, and when he changed his name to Brother Love, I wonder if he was still doing those things, or when he changed his name to Brother Love, did he stop doing those things and the seeds were already planted, because you reap what you sow, and he was just sowing seeds everywhere back in the 90s, 2000s. So with all of those seeds being planted, they have grown. They're trees. They have grown into full bloom flowers. They are blooming. They are grown now. So what I'm saying is, from him changing his name to Brother Love, I'm wondering, did he stop doing those things and then something happened where it just had to be said, everything that he was doing in the past, and it caught up with him. So thank you guys for visiting the channel and stopping by. Just leave your information in the comments on what your thoughts are. Don't come for me though.